Right. Well, if I can find a queue action from some weddings, then I'm going to love it.
The backlash makes me horny.
We're up for the banter.
It's a comedian.
Hello. Welcome back to that Josh James Show, podcast for the geezers.
And their birds.
As ever, joined by Romford's number one podcast. That's Chrissy White, aka White Boy. What's a guan, son?
Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm good, brother.
It's good to be back.
It's good to be back, mate.
Mate, it seems like it's so long in between these recording sessions. I miss everyone. It's like a little welcome party
Do
when I
you
come
miss
back.
everyone, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the haters.
Wait, we get some fucking haters these days, don't we? I saw you had a little clap back at one of them as well.
No.
You got sucked in.
I just thought it was a gentle reminder.
Yeah.
So it was a clip of us calling, I don't know, when we said about the Gen Z not drinking.
Yeah, being melts.
Yeah. And then someone said something like,
It was quite personal.
it was it personal? No, it was,
They basically just, so like, how could these two melts call people melts?
yeah.
Like,
who listens to
one
this? What the
clip, I
fuck?
would never listen to this.
Yeah. So, and he said, who the fuck listens to this?
Yeah.
And I just said to him, about 6,000 a week, mate.
But I don't think he knew that was you from his response. So you put about 6,000 people a week, mate. And he's put, oh, yeah, and I'm sure they do very well out of it.
Yeah, no,
You know what I mean? Just like, Jesus just lost. But yeah, I liked it, mate.
Yeah, no, you got to let him. Sometimes you got to let him know.
Well,
you know
like,
what I
this
mean?
is the thing. You told me to never say anything.
No, I know, but that one I just thought, oh, it's crying out for me to just let him know.
I think I might start getting him involved a little bit more.
No, it's not a good idea, mate.
Yeah.
No, it's not a good idea.
So yeah, mate.
So, but what's been happening? What's been happening?
Mate,
in
I
life?
went on a golf trip last week. It was lovely with all the Bentley boys, my little brother, your fella, Benji.
Yeah, where'd you go?
La Touquet in France.
Okay.
So it was in my old man's got this like, it's like a transit, but it's not like a transit. It's got 5 seats,
Camper van.
bench seats in the back. It's like a day van. It's perfect for like a France road trip.
Sleeping there.
You could sleep in
But
there.
you didn't sleep in there.
No. It's not like a camper. It's just like you get all your bits and all the bods in there. There's a fridge in the middle. It's a great van for a European road trip. Yeah. So we pull up at the, we got the tunnel. What's it called? The train. Channel Tunnel? Is that what it's called?
Is it the Channel
Is
Tunnel?
it the Channel Tunnel? The
Yeah,
Euro Tunnel, the one that you drive
yeah.
on, right? So we pulled on there. As
like
we're pulling
that.
up to it, someone's got, oh mate, my back's really hurting. We're going straight to the golf course. So Ben's like, oh, I've got some painkillers in my bag. Jump in and have a look. So he's opened it and he started opening my bag. And I'm like, no, that's not Ben's bag. And he's like, that's the only bag. Ben's left his bag
Oh, no.
in the back of my van, parked at my dad's yard when we done the swap over.
And he realised when he got to France.
No, we got to Folkestone or Felixstowe, wherever it is, like this side.
Killer.
Right? Hour and a half to go back, hour and a half, another 3 hours.
Killer.
Couldn't do it. So he's like, how can we get this? How can I get my bag? Looking at like DHL in it, fast track, it would have like arrived when we were ready to leave. Weren't going to work. Then my dad was going to drive it over and have like a day in France. That didn't work. So yeah, stinker. He's had to go and do like 500 euros on a golf outfit, yeah, out of this shop. Le Touquet is really nice, yeah. It's like where the French people go on holiday.
Where the French?
The French,
You don't say the French people, just say the French.
do you?
Yeah.
Mate, I have to be so careful these days without offending
French.
anyone.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
The
You're trying to make
French.
it sound PC, the French people.
The French.
But you can just say the French.
El French.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
The Frenchies.
Le French.
The Frenchies.
Yeah, yeah. This is where
The
Le
smelly
Frenchies go, the old garlic eaters, that's where they go on holiday. So it's basically all French people and English golfers in this town. But
Right.
it was really nice, mate. Lovely food.
How'd you get along with the French?
They hate us.
Yeah, no, I've heard this. I've never really met many French
Mate,
people.
they hate
in all
us. They
honesty.
were like, they obviously know we're English,
But that
and they
is
were
the-
just so rude.
That is the stereotype, isn't it? That the French hate the English. I don't know what it is.
For a good reason. Like literally, they were so rude, mate. So rude. Tell you what I love about the French, right?
But I don't know if that's just maybe them generally. They are quite maybe straight talking, you know what I mean?
Maybe I think it's more towards the English because they seem to be getting along with each other.
Why do they resent us like that?
Like hundreds of years of war, probably.
Yeah, but the last big one, we fucking
Yeah,
saved
we backed them. Yeah. They'd all be speaking
We didn't back them, we saved them.
German if it weren't for us. Yeah, no, exactly.
Come on, lads.
Yeah. I've seen Dunkirk. You
We,
know
I
what
mean, obviously we didn't save them. My two granddads saved them.
Well, to be honest, the Americans saved all of us. If you want to get nitty gritty, we were on the ropes until they jumped in.
Listen, we all needed each other.
But look, I'm far from a historian, but I have seen World War II in colour. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Great documentary if anyone's looking to
It's a good documentary.
know a little bit about our heritage and where we come from.
Yeah.
So anyway, one thing I like about the French, I sort of like and dislike at the same time. No one's in a rush. Literally, no one is in a rush. So if you are in a rush, it can be a little bit frustrated. But being on holiday at the weekend, plenty of time to spare. There's like a queue out of the bakers in the morning, half an hour queue. They get out the front and they're like, oh, do a baguettes. And they just get 2 bits of bread. Then they go and stand in another queue to get their cheese. Then they go and stand in another queue to get like fruit and veg. And they're like, all the food, like the produce, was so nice. Like, we like convenience and we will accept mediocrity.
Yeah. We like Iceland.
Well, we like Aldi, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's cheap, it's okay. Yeah, it's a tomato, but I bought these tomatoes when I was in France on the last morning to bring home. They're just like so much better and not that much more expensive. But you got to stand in the queue for 45 minutes to get it.
Yeah, you don't have.
We're like, in and out, hurry up, give me it. Over there, they're not in a rush. They take the quality.
That seems like a bit of a common theme throughout all of Europe, really.
Yeah,
that
I
they're
agree.
not really. They do things a little bit slower. You go Spain,
Little siesta.
they're not arsed, are they? Really? Italians, they seem like
Italians?
They
Yeah.
seem like they're in a bit more of a rush.
Mate, I've never been to Italy.
Have you not?
I love Italy, right?
it's
I love
belli-
Italian culture. I love the food. I love the fashion. I love everything about them, and I've never been there.
It's bellissimo.
We are so we've changed the wedding venue. We're not getting married in Spain anymore.
We get married now.
Italy.
What? Just after this conversation?
No. If you get married in Spain, you have to already get married in England. But you can have a ceremony in Italy, which is legal in England, and we will actually be married. So basically, if you're going to get married abroad, you got to get married here first.
And you don't need to do that in Italy.
You ain't got to do that in Italy.
Do you know where you might have to get married in Italy?
Where?
Big Catholic country, you might be in a Catholic church.
No, I think you can get like a civil ceremony in Italy.
Let's see.
Mate, we're not religious. Do
Well,
that
I'm
in
just
the
saying, if you
church.
got married in a Catholic church, then I could maybe play a big part. You know
What
what I
are
mean?
you gonna do?
I could be the fucking.
Me.
Yeah, I could get. You know, I might be able to. I could.
Nice. That would be funny, wouldn't it? I don't think my missus would go for it, if I'm honest.
I often like when there's Catholic weddings because there's not a lot of people Catholic. So whenever there's a Catholic one, when I go to one, I think, oh yeah, like
My firm.
yeah, this is my lot.
Yeah.
And because usually when they give out like the body and blood of Christ,
Yeah.
right, it's like not everyone can go up and do that.
Oh, you have to be...
You have to be Catholic.
Okay.
So you go up and they say, body of Christ. You go, amen. And you take it.
What is it, a little biscuit?
It's like a bit of bread, but technically what the priest has done during his little pre-game thing, he's blessed it and that. And he's basically, what he does is, and they ring a bell and they go, he basically turns it technically into the body and blood of Christ.
Okay.
So even though you're having the bread, it's technically the body of Christ.
So
I don't know
you're
what
technically a
bit.
cannibal.
Could be his gooch or so whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's a part
One
of him.
nipple. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the blood, you drink his blood, it's a bit weird, but that's sort of the thing.
It's all a bit weird.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
But I like that.
But I like traditions, and it's like it sticks to tradition. So yeah, I'm sort of all for it. Was that the first drink you ever had?
What, the red
The
wine?
wine, yeah.
Yeah, it would have been, yeah. Yeah, the blood of Christ.
Seeing
yeah.
a pattern, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
where it all started going downhill, bruv.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Yeah.
I blame the Catholic Church.
Yeah, it's a bit manky because when you have the cup, you obviously all drink from the same cup.
From the same cup.
And all someone does is they wipe the side like that. So you're all going like,
So everyone gets glandular fever.
everywhere. It's almost a bit like fishbowl. You know what you get like in Malia and that?
Yeah.
It's a bit like that.
It's a bit like soggy biscuit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's a shame. If you got married in a Catholic church, and I could.
Yeah, look, I don't think... can you get married in a Catholic church if you're not a Catholic?
One of you needs to be Catholic.
Yeah, neither of us are Catholic.
Well, you can convert.
She's been christened. That sounds like too much
What's she
grief.
been converted? What's she been christened as?
Not Catholic.
No. Okay.
I haven't been christened.
Have you not?
No.
Oh. Means you're going to hell then, really.
I don't think so. I help a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't think those are the rules, though, to be honest.
Of course they are.
Well, it depends what you believe.
I believe. Well, I don't really believe in heaven, mate. So,
Do you not?
or hell.
Okay,
so.
well, I do, and think you're going to hell.
You going?
So
Just put a good word for me when you get there.
I will.
I'll be like, look, yeah, he's a, what's the word for someone that's not christened in the eyes of religion?
You're like atheist.
No, but you're not like he's a something. You know what I mean? Someone who's not been blessed. There must be a word. Is it not like a heathen?
Non-believer.
What's the word heathen mean?
I don't know, but it basically, yeah, no. But basically in the short.
No, but I am a believer.
Okay.
I'm a spiritual person.
Yeah.
I believe that there is a higher power, but I just don't
I
believe
wonder
in
what
any one
religion's
specific
got it
religion.
right. Do you know what I mean? I wonder who's right, because eventually when we all die, us Catholics, Muslims, Jewish, fucking
Protestants,
all the ones, the
Buddhists,
yeah, right.
Hindus.
We're all going to get to heaven, and then we're going to be like, all right, yeah, my name's Josh, I'm a Catholic. Then they're going to be like, oh no, you see, the right one was actually Jews. Sorry,
Yeah.
you've got to go to hell.
yeah.
Come on, all you Jews, in you get. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
what's going to happen.
Yeah, well, look, I heard a great quote. So basically, back in the day, it's like you're all trying to get to the top of the mountain, yeah? You all just chose a different route. So, like, Islam is one route, Judaism is another route, Christianity is another route. You're all trying to become enlightened and get to the top of the mountain, metaphorically. But so when you get up there, you're all trying to get to the same place. You just all took a different path.
Yeah, but
And I like that metaphor because
But
I don't believe in specific religions.
and that's probably true. But obviously, where you say you've not really taken up any religion, you've not taken any path. You're still very much at the bottom of the mountain at base camp.
No, I'm making my own route.
Okay,
I'm off piste. I've got like a Land Rover and I'm going off-roading, bro.
Okay,
I'll meet you at the top.
Dangerous.
Yeah, I'll meet you at the
You're
top.
doing Jay Slater vibes.
Yeah, I've gone rogue.
Yeah, you've gone off the terrain.
Be careful when it gets dark.
No,
yeah?
I know. I'm just saying that's what you've done.
It's exactly what I've done.
Do you know what is the great thing? I think I might have told you this before. You know what the great thing about Catholicism is?
Okay.
And I've told you this before, just before you're about to die, you get your last, I can't remember what it's called. But you have a priest comes to meet you, I think last rites or something like that. I can't remember. I should remember because I always remember when my grandparents were going to die because they was just like fucking absolutely toast on a bed. And then the priest walks in and you're like, oh, you're getting this. And what they do is the priest washes away all your sins.
Yeah,
so that you can go up there.
You get all your sins abolished.
Yeah. So that's why you.
Maybe I'll just do that.
Well, that's why Catholicism is great because no matter what bad shit you do, you can just have it all washed away. That's why all the gangsters, all the mafia and that.
Yeah.
I mean, they're Italian, so they come from a big Catholic, country.
Do you not
but
think it's a bit of a cop-out, though?
it's a massive. It's a great loophole.
That's probably why they're so naughty, mate.
Exactly that. But that's why Catholic is the best religion.
Nah, I feel like you know what religion I like? Hinduism. So I was funny enough, I was on a bad turnout with this geezer once, yeah. Indian guy, caked, got chatting to him.
Hindu.
And he was telling me about the Indian religion, right? And I was like, oh, that sounds right. Yeah, that sounds good. It's basically like karma. What I do to you, others will do to me.
That's
if I'm
good.
kind, they'll be kind.
That's good.
And then it's like one of them is that they revere the woman because the woman is the carrier of the baby and the giver of life. And it's like, he just kept rattling these things off. And I was like, oh, I agree with all of that.
Yeah.
It's like at its purest base level form, Hinduism, great religion.
But then there'll be other bits of religion that you that you will like. I'm pretty sure that all religions are basically that sort of vibe of treat people where you know what I mean. You like to be treated.
Yeah, but if you did do anything wrong, don't worry. I'll come and see you when you're dying. I'll squash it all. You're getting in heaven.
Yeah, but everyone needs
a back door.
a second. No, but everyone needs a second chance, isn't it? It's like you need to be able to forgive people, or we just in the game of just not forgiving people.
Yeah, no. Forgiveness is huge.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the only way you can stay clean, forgiveness.
I filmed a sketch in a pub once, and it's like the pub was Jesus, shot proper like Al Murray landlord.
Was I there?
You might have been there, but
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Okay.
But I can't remember we got in a conversation, but we're talking about like, don't know, different minorities within England or whatever.
In a pub with
He
a
goes,
landlord.
yeah, I like the Hindus. Not too keen on the Muslims, obviously. And I'm like, whoa. What do you mean, obviously?
down, son.
What do you
Yeah.
mean, obviously? But that's what a lot of people, you see, with all these riots and that, a lot of people say, oh, they like the Hindus because they sort of, but I don't know if that's necessarily
Yeah, I do.
true.
This is what happened with back in the day. Like, have you seen the Gandhi film with Ben Kingsley?
I have, but years ago.
Mate, it's so good.
Really?
But then once again, religion comes in, kicks off. So they get independence from Britain. We had that.
Yeah.
They get independence, and then even still, once they get their country back, it's like half of them are Hindus, half of them are Muslims, bang, civil war. That's what Pakistan and India are. It used to all be one thing. And they were like, Muslims over there, Hindus over there, and then they just went to war with each other again. So like, people can't just let it rest, can they?
Yeah.
It's like we were their enemy, so they banded together against us. Then they got rid of us, and then they started fighting with each other.
Yeah.
Just like, relax, boys.
And this is it. It's like if people come together, you can actually achieve more. But the trouble is people like fight too much internally, don't they?
Yeah, civil war. No bueno.
Yeah. So, that's it. I mean, that's like big thing with all these riots, what people saying as well. They're like, this is what all the top powers that be, that's sort of what they want, is they want all this little people fighting, so it takes a shine off of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
So, and there is something in that.
Yeah, I mean, so, like, I don't watch the news, don't get involved in all that stuff, but there's been some brutal stuff going on, mate.
Yeah.
What is going on?
I know, sad, isn't it?
So sad.
It's sad. But part of me thinks it's sad, and like sometimes when you see these people writing and that, you think, oh, they're just ignorant. But also at the same time, you've got to ask yourself, well, why are these people reacting like this? Well, what?
There's only so much people can take, mate, and then it like spills out over
But
the edge,
you might
don't it?
think, well, I think they're probably misinformed, yeah, but you've got to have a look at why they're doing that and sort of address that problem as well, as much as just vilifying them.
And is this all kicked off from what happened in that dance school?
Yeah. But
You're
it's
like,
all a little
what
bit.
is going through your head to do that?
No, I know. Just,
No matter who you are, what background you come from,
Just
that is a
terrible.
sick person.
yeah, not
That's
well.
evil, mate.
Yeah, it's awful. I mean, you can't say that's anything but that.
No.
But then people started, obviously, sort of rioting and marching in opposition to sort of illegal immigration. Trouble is, the kid what done it, he was British. His
Born in
his
England.
mum and dad were immigrants, but they were legal immigrants. You know
Yeah,
what I
there
mean?
you
So
go.
it was all a little bit clouded. It was all a little bit, I don't know.
Yeah. Just sort of like got the ump, but don't really know what they've got the ump at and just making it worse. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but that said, there was also it's one thing that did make me chuckle. When they was doing the police press conferences, because obviously a lot of the Muslim community were getting, you know what I mean? They were a bit worried for their safety, So they were doing police press conferences, and instead of saying good evening, the police were starting with Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And look, I get it, they're trying to put the Muslim community at ease. You'd just never have that in an Arabic country, would you? You'd never have the old Bill in an Arabic country starting a press conference with, "What's happening, girl? You all right?" You know what I mean? That wouldn't happen.
No, you wouldn't. Look,
Or,
this
you
is
what?
what winds me up.
Or, go like to, if you go to Dubai.
Right, listen, boys, yeah, we got it. Calm.
If you went to
Everyone
Dubai
stay
and the
calm.
English community will come in under attack or whatever,
Yeah.
and they're like, right, we've got to do a police conference to put the English community at ease, they're not going to be starting with, oi, Savaloy. They're not, are they?
No, they're not. And this is another one, right? So like, there's two sets of rules. I get it, right? We live in like, it's politically correct. It's like a civilization. We are like the peak of civilization in the Western world, right?
Who, what, England?
No, like England, America. You understand what I'm saying? Like our government, everything. We try and do things properly to appease everyone. We've evolved beyond just surviving. You know what I mean? We're thriving, so then you have to start looking at other things to try and get everything right. There's people burning British flags in England, yeah? Go do that over there.
Yeah, no. You
See
wouldn't
what
have-
happens.
Yeah, you'd be toast, mate.
Game over, bro.
Yeah, game
you know what I
over,
mean?
yeah.
Like, you think that their police would protect them people? Like, no. Our police will protect them people from rioters. Go and do that over there. You will just die. Simple as that.
Yeah.
So it's like one set of rules for one people, one set of rules for someone else, depending on the location you're in. I don't really agree with that. So
Yeah.
it's very difficult to not
The
ruffle
trouble
feathers
is
these
you
days.
have both sides going, oh yeah, but they done this. And then the other side go, yeah, but they done this.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why I'm
tit
doing
for
this.
tat.
No, two wrongs don't make a right.
course they
How
don't.
about everyone just fucking chills out?
Yeah.
You know?
Everyone worry about what they're doing and just exactly like I was saying earlier, just try and be kind. Like,
Yeah, try and be kind. I think there are people, the trouble is, come from both sides, right? You do get people that move to this country and then want to try and change this country
Yeah.
to be like their country and their values. It's like, no, this is Britain.
Yeah.
You can't be doing that here.
No, of course not.
And then there are people obviously that are getting upset about that, right? You know, rightfully. But then there are also people on that side that take it to the extreme that say, "Oh well, I don't want immigration to this country," and you know, they just want it to be mainly like white people over here, basically.
Yeah, but it's never going to be like that.
No, exactly. And I think
like, you don't want that.
multiculturalism is a strength of Great Britain.
Of course
you know?
it is. And it's far too integrated. What can you imagine? Just like, oh, you're only allowed to be white if you would want to live in Great Britain. Not going to work, mate. You know what I mean? Never would work. Why would anyone want that to happen? It's just ridiculous. But at the same time, NHS is getting a little bit overwhelmed. Maybe tighten it up a little bit. Like, look, Australia's got it right. If you haven't got anything to offer them, you're not coming in, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
Simple as that.
Absolutely.
They're like,
but
this is a list of things we need.
the legal immigrants, right, from overseas to come work for our NHS because a lot of people don't fucking want to work from that.
Exactly.
They ain't getting paid
But look,
enough, you
it's
know what I
like
mean?
that whole system, it just starts snowballing. There's no money because you can't get the people to do it, and then there's too many people to treat and not
Yeah.
enough people to work. In Australia, there is a list, yeah, that is constantly changing of things that Australia need, right? So say like electricians is on that list.
Is it on that list?
It maybe it
Might
is,
be, yeah.
and then loads of electricians will come and they'll be like, we don't need any electricians anymore, we need plumbers. Yeah?
Yeah.
Just for an example, and it goes straight across the board, all sectors. If you want to go into Australia and you have that skill,
You're allowed in.
you're allowed in. They'll give you a visa, and you can eventually, if you work and behave yourself, apply for citizenship and get all the benefits that comes with that. If not, you're not coming in, mate. You can have 3 months holiday visa. When that's up, you leave the country.
Yeah.
It's like their economy's booming, right? I remember when I was going over there, I was 19, so fucking hell, a long time ago, 15 years ago. The Australian dollar, £1 was $2.30. So $2.30 is 2.3 was the exchange rate. Now it's about 1 for 1.
Right.
In 15 years, their economy has got that strong because they've got it right.
So at 19, when you went out over there, they were obviously looking for like gearheads.
Basically, the
Yeah.
reason I went over there is
They had
because
a
you can't get
shortage of-
gear over there.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, they have got drug problems, but cocaine's
But obviously,
incredibly
when you
expensive.
went over there, they had a shortage of people with drug problems. Hence why you got...
That's why I got in. No, mate, they'll give everyone a 1-year holiday working visa. So you can go
Will
over
they?
there and work for a year, but after that year's up, you've either got to do 3 months agricultural work, so you go and work on a farm for 3 months, and they'll give you another 2 years.
Oh, is that right?
If you're not giving them something...
Imagine that in the like working on a farm and that for 3 months would be quite nice.
Yeah, mate, I did 2 days on an orange farm. It was hell.
Really?
I was like, you know what? Ain't even going to be that bad. We'll be outdoors. I'll get a blinding tan. We'll pick some oranges. Sweet, like, no problem at all. You get paid for it as well.
Too hot.
Mate. So we get there in the morning. It's like, lovely. Shorts and t-shirt. I'm like, brilliant. Orange trees are covered in thorns that big, yeah? They don't want you to have them oranges, these trees. They're like protecting their fruit with these thorns. About 9 in the morning, all these flies come out of the grass. They're like fruit flies that bite you.
Right.
By 11 o'clock, I've got jeans on, a hoodie with the hood up, done up with just my face sticking out like that of my hands. By the end of the day, my hands are covered in bites and scratches off the thorns, and there is a perfect circle of fly bites on my face.
Oh, really?
I look like I've been wearing one of them scuba diving masks, you know, like the old school ones, yeah?
Yeah.
Mate, 2 days, I quit. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, you're not really an orange picker. You're more of a lemon squeezer.
My God. That's exactly right. If it was 3 months lemon squeezing, I'd be bang on, mate.
Yeah, you got to 3 months of lemon squeezing. You go down there, it's just like in the middle of the desert, and there's just blokes there just at the pub, just fucking watching football, like squeezing lemons. Fags out the side of their mouth. Yeah, fucking 3 months in it, and then we stay for another 2 years. We don't mind, son.
Yeah, exactly. So look, I've got to give a shout out to Toby. That's my pal who I went and done the orange picking with, bruv.
Yeah.
And another thing, right? You can't just get the ones that are easy to get. You got to get every orange off that tree before you move on to the next one. Right? Really? They give you this big, it's like a plastic bin.
Sounds a lot like slave labour, to be honest.
Mate, it was brutal.
Was it?
But then I know another geezer, he went and worked in like a crocodile nursery for 3 months.
Perfect.
He was just like feeding baby crocodiles.
Oh.
Brilliant.
Oh, I thought you was going to go down. I thought it was like, yeah, feeding baby crocodiles.
There's all different sorts you can do. It was just where I was, Gold Coast, the next one along the Sunshine Coast is basically just all orange groves. Like,
I think I'd rather the oranges than the crocodile thing, actually.
Mate, you would not.
No, but
Jamesy.
An orange ain't going to eat you, is it?
Mate, I am telling you now, orange picking was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. And I've quit drugs. Yeah?
Really?
Bruv, orange picking is fucking horrible. Horrible. Would not wish it on my worst enemy. You see, like, he's been banged up for 6 months.
Like a crocodile, like...
If you give me the option of being banged up for 6 months or 3 months orange picking, I'll do the bird.
Would you really?
100%.
I mean, especially if you go to HMP Wandsworth, you get some nice benefits down there.
Well, this is what I'm saying, mate. Give me a nice Cat D prison over orange picking all day long.
What a good girl
Honestly,
she was.
mate.
What a girl. What a girl.
Mate, that is so horny, that video.
Oh, mate.
She's fit, mate.
She's average, but no, I mean,
I think she's fit.
In terms of prisons, she's bang average. Let's have it right. I mean,
Not for a prison.
In prison, she's a 10.
Yeah, she's a 12.
Because you've either got her or, you know...
You know what done me though,
matey boy next to you.
Is the geezer filming it, like, it's basically just like a cuck. He's like, this is what we do. I'm like, mate, you're not doing anything.
Yeah, he's like, don't worry, man.
He's got a massive roll up pretending it's a spliff.
He's just some seedy Asian guy, and he's like, Don, man, I got the door, man.
Yeah.
I got the door.
Get
I got
that,
the
bruv,
door,
get
man.
that.
Yeah, clap that. And he's just there, just like that. I've got to say, that's weird.
It's weird.
The geezer filming, that's weird.
Yeah, it's just like a proper beta move. Like,
he's there, just like, yeah, I got that, yeah. Yeah, I got that. No,
no,
I got
just
the door.
crack on, bruv. Yeah.
Clap that. Mate, what a good girl she
What a
is.
girl,
though.
yeah.
What a girl. I mean, you got to rate it.
Mate, did you see she come out with, it was like, she's spoken up for the first time. And you thought it was going to be like, I don't know, an apology or an explanation. She didn't say nothing. She just spoke for like 3 minutes, but didn't give any information about anything.
What did she say?
Mate, like,
Subscribe to
nothing
my
notable.
OnlyFans.
She didn't even say that. Like, she didn't say, it was a stunt. She didn't say, I apologise. She just literally basically said that people were being horrible to her in like the court system and stuff like that. And I was like, well, you didn't say anything. I read the comments and it was like, well, she didn't actually just say anything. She just spoke for 4 minutes.
And in the end, she got the long arm of the law.
She did get the long arm of the law.
She did.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a very horny vid.
Oh, incredibly horny.
Yeah. At first,
What
I'm thinking,
happened-
nah, this can't be real.
What happened to the prisoner?
He didn't get extra punishment.
No punishment.
No.
Just a great afternoon.
No.
Oh,
he
fair play to
he
him.
just punished her. You know what I mean?
She was so game.
Yeah, she was the one who got punished couple
Couple times.
spankaroonies on the bum cheeks.
Yeah. No, I mean, it was a great video. Fucking great video.
Yeah. I mean, how does that even come about, though? Do you reckon they arranged it? Of like, she's like, right, I'll come back here later.
It must have been
and
arranged.
to be fair, she probably would have got away with it if it weren't for them pesky kids. You know what I mean? if it weren't
for them meddling kids.
If it weren't for them meddling kids, like, the geezer filming is like a Scooby-Doo, wouldn't he? Get it, Shaggy. Clap them cheeks.
Mate, literally, Scooby-Doo.
Yeah,
Jumped in the mystery machine.
Scooby-Doo, mate.
Yeah.
Absolutely Scooby-Doo. Yeah. She'll be signing up to...
That's top me, mate.
She'll be signing up to OnlyFans, wouldn't she?
So is this true? She was actually, it was all to promote her OnlyFans?
I don't know, man, but like when you see photos of her on the old Daily Mizzy, like she's got all tattoos up her thighs and that. She got tits out.
She's
Like
game.
Listen.
She knows what she's doing. I'm just saying, right? If that is a big,
I'm
long-winded
surprised
publicity
someone like that
stunt,
actually got a job in the prison doing a.
Yeah. So what? Basically, they're saying, oh, right, it's like a long-winded, it's like a coup. She's like, right, I'm going to start an OnlyFans. First of all, I'm going to apply for a job, get put in the prison,
Yeah.
have sex with this geezer while this absolute cuck films it, put it out.
What is a cuck, by the way?
It's like if I was to let you bang my missus and I'm in the room.
Okay.
That's a cuck.
Yeah, I'm a cuck. Yeah.
Yeah. Not like that whole situation you was talking about with Southgate a couple pods ago.
Oh, yeah, I'm a cuck.
You're
yeah.
a cuck,
Of course
yeah.
I am.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
only a
it.
cuck for Southgate. Though.
Yeah, there you go.
And maybe...
Which sort of softens the blow a little bit.
Yeah. Mate, yeah. Okay, I get it. So basically a bit of a bitch.
Yeah, just like, you know what I mean? Not alpha at all.
Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah.
Yeah? You get me?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a cuck, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Cuckold, yeah. Yeah, you cuckolded. You've been cuckolded.
Well, my willy is quite useless.
Have you seen Crazy Stupid Love? With Ryan Gosling and Steve Carell?
No.
You haven't seen that film?
Easy. Cheeky's just
Stop laughing
over
at
it.
him.
Stop laughing at my little
You're a
micro
cuckold.
penis.
So anyway, watch that film and you will understand what I'm saying. I'm not going to like give you the whole premise of a fucking romantic
You
comedy.
think they
am I?
would do their background on that old HMP Wandsworth girl though? You know what I mean?
Mate, they're crying out for staff. They'll take anyone. This is the problem. No one wants to do the jobs.
Nah, maybe not. I spoke to a geezer once that went inside, who we both know, and I asked him about, like, you know, when blokes are in there and they sleep with other blokes.
Yeah.
And he's like, mate, like, you know, some of them are in there for life, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. by the way.
Yeah. So he's
Just
like,
by the voice.
he's like,
all it is,
I don't know if we ever mentioned it, but this geezer that we knew that went to prison, so he was on the run, and they were looking for him, and he actually come on my stag do, and
Right.
I'd never asked him about it because he's not the sort of geezer that you often ask these things about, just because he's
because he is that sort of geezer.
he's the real deal, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
So-
I'm on the same page.
But I go, oh, so when you was on a run, like, where did you go? And I'm expecting him to say, like, Costa del Sol, something like that.
Yeah.
He goes, Alton Towers. I said, what? He goes, yeah, I just took my boy Alton Towers. And I just had pictures of him, like this wanted criminal, yeah, who was going to go away for quite a serious crime, just being in Alton. I mean, to be fair, if you're looking for
for big teddy boy.
if you're
Big teddy bear candy floss.
just him on the roller coaster. Whee! They're like, oh, is that wanted criminal there? No. Whee! On the teacups. Whee! But I'm thinking it's actually genius because say you want to look for a wanted criminal, last place you're going to look is Alton Towers.
Definitely not.
You know, and
Definitely not.
Great, mate. You can go there and you can just fit in like disguise. You can go get your face painted. They're like, is that wanted criminal? No, it's a tiger. He's just got his face painted. No, it's not me, mate. I'm clearly a tiger.
Hey, first place I ever got stoned was Alton Towers.
Was it really?
Yeah.
What, in the park?
Yeah, mate, it's massive. There's like, it's not just the theme park. There's like a huge forest like attached to it. So we just like went into the forest.
It's in
Someone brought
Nottingham,
weed.
innit?
Yeah, it was on a school trip.
Yeah, that's why they're not in the forest.
Yeah. Good idea. Good banter. And we smoked a spliff in the woods, mate. And it's the first ever time I was stoned. And it
my
was
jokes are
it was
fucking terrible, weren't they?
It
Sorry,
was
go
so
on.
funny, mate. It was so funny.
Yeah, in the woods.
Yeah, down in the woods, smoked the spliff, and then we was all really hungry and just like giggling and that. It was a good day.
I went to Legoland the other day.
Any good? My missus is banging on about taking the boys.
I've got to be honest, I was a bit disappointed.
Underwhelmed.
I was expecting more stuff to be Lego.
I thought it was all made out of Lego.
Nah, it ain't. This is what you think. Like a place called Legoland. You go in the toilets, they're just normal toilets. I'm thinking, surely this toilet should be made out of Lego.
Or at least be made to look like Lego.
Yeah,
I thought the whole place was made of Lego.
no, there's not enough Lego. This is my issue with it.
Well, yeah, if it's not completely 100% made out of Lego, there's definitely not
should
enough
all
Lego.
be Lego.
It's Legoland.
Yeah, it's Legoland.
So what is it?
It's sort of like mainly concrete land. Yeah, a bit of Lego. Really.
Concrete land, little bit of Lego.
Concrete land, yeah.
Look, I get it. You can't make a roller coaster out of Lego, but you can like.
But I feel like
dress
that's
it
what
up
you're paying for.
with
You know,
Lego.
like if you buy a hot dog, the bun should be Lego. You know, this is what I'm talking
Or
about.
at least the container that holds the hot dog.
Yeah, it's
you
not
can't
enough
eat
Lego.
You can't eat Lego.
It's not enough Lego. But my observation about Legoland, it was quite a warm day, but I have never in my life seen so many people that are dangerously overweight.
Obese land.
And listen, I don't think there's anything wrong. We all carry, you know, a bit of extra fat, you know, now and again, whatever. But you know, you see some people and you're like, that looks dangerous.
Health problems.
Yeah, honestly
Health
never
problems
seen.
overweight is a problem.
Yeah, I mean, so obviously politically correct term is, you know, dangerously overweight, obese.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, tubbies, lots of little tubbies,
Little fatties.
little fatties.
Yeah. Well, big fatties.
Yeah,
It's an epidemic, mate.
I've got to say, I was actually a bit shocked seeing some, you know.
You know what does mean? When you see someone who's can't walk because they're fat and
Yeah.
they're in like one of them little wheelchairs.
There was a
I'm
woman
like, nah,
there in her
that's just like,
40s.
sort it
She
out.
was on a mobility scooter and she could walk,
Yeah.
but she obviously just didn't really want to.
It was so uncomfortable for her to walk because she eats too much food.
Yeah, and I just think surely get to a point where you just think this is really, really uncomfortable, you know?
I don't know how you can actually do it because like I'm out of control with food at the minute. Yeah. But it's like, how could you ever
Do you know what I think it is, though?
there?
I don't think it's just the food. I think it's a complete lack of movement.
Yeah, lack of movement plus too many
Because
calories.
even if you walk about, right, for a lot during the day, if you do 10,000 steps a day, right, like you're going to stay pretty trim because you're just moving your body, you know? And I just think, what, you know?
Yeah, it's like literally zero movement, 5,000 calories, and then 20 years, and then that will happen.
Yeah, it was really
It's not good, mate.
It was really, it was sad to see, to be honest.
Yeah, it's sad to see. And look, it don't get
Because
me wrong.
even
food is an addiction.
Listen, I really binge eat, like I really do, and but I do exercise quite regularly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, pretty much every day.
Well, look, I've got a physical job, so it's like I exercise on top of that. So that's why I get away with the amount of food I eat and the amount of shit I've been eating lately. I'm back on the McDonald's, bruv.
Yeah, McDonald's is great though, as we've said
So good.
many, many times before.
It's so good.
But I get it. I get it. Food is lovely, and it takes the pain away a little bit, doesn't it? A nice bit of food.
Yeah, but it's not real though, because you feel worse the next day.
You say that though, but if you're like those people, and just whenever you start feeling worse again, you just shove more shit in your mouth.
Yeah. Nice, like Ben and Jerry's tub with just a spoon and just eat all of it.
Yeah.
It's going to make you feel better for a
Do you know
little
when I
while.
was on tour with Babatunde? Do you know what like term they use for a big girl?
What?
Fluffy things. He's like, you love it, like a fluffy ting, and I'm like,
Fluffy things.
Yeah.
What, so Legoland was full of fluffy things.
but I thought, what a good description.
yeah,
Fluffy.
it's not that offensive.
No, it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah,
Next
not
time
a
you
bit of
miss,
me,
you
the fluffy
say,
things.
"Do I look big in this?" You go, "No, I look nice and fluffy."
Oh yeah, I'm going to say that to my missus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Thanks for the advice,
yeah. You
mate.
look lovely and fluffy.
I'll take that.
Ooh, like a big pillow. Ooh.
No, don't do that. Anyone listening, don't do that. Please don't do that. It's not
I've got
worth
to
it.
say though, big girls give better hugs.
Of course they do. Get you in there, like, yeah, love
Yeah.
that. Get your head there.
I mean, that guard at HMP Wandsworth, she was a bit fluffy.
I'd say thick. She
Thick.
weren't fluffy.
Well, thick
was
and fluffy.
thick.
Yeah.
Not fluffy.
So, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go, mate. I think that's us for an episode.
Yeah.
Guys, just an update on the tour. We're going to add another late show to the Queen's Theatre at 9:30. Tickets will be on sale at the end of August. Chelmsford, Southend, Bromley sold out. Still tickets for Portsmouth, Brighton, Maidstone, Gravesend. Is that one of them? I think it might be. Hopefully, because I just said it. London, Leicester Square Theatre. The dates for the North and the Midlands, they're going to be on sale soon. So I would love to see you there. What they got to do on the YouTube, White Boy?
Well, I just wanted to say, like, audio format, yeah, it's nice, but the guys put a lot of effort into filming this. It looks really good. So if you want to see what we're all about, go over to YouTube. At Josh Jamesy is the channel you'll find this. If you like it, leave us a like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you all next week.
Lovely stuff. Have a great week, guys. Thanks for joining us again. Arrivederci.